Okay, today's topic of discussion is anime hiatuses, and I'm talking about like animes that take a very long time to come back, and it's like, bro, no one really cares anymore. But it depends who you are. But the two that's freshly on my mind is start off as Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail is an anime that has, for me, I really did like the characters. I did feel like Natsu and Gray were just like, yeah, Naruto and Sasuke, here we go again, bro. Same thing. But nah, purpose of that, they are very different counterparts. Gray doesn't seem as emo. He still does seem emo. And I like how they have Urza. Scarlet is probably one of my favorite like female characters because she's strong. Like they actually make her not like the damsel in distress. She's actually able to fight off people. And like there's an episode I remember like they were drawing to it was like games and like one thing about Fairy Tail, it had a lot of highs and a lot of lows. That's why I just stuck through it and just watched it. But um, when they had the second part and they had the Fairy Tail, like the guilds where they were competing and this like match, that was fire. Like I think that's when it was at its highest. And one thing about it is Urza, there was a challenge where there was 100 monsters. There was like one S rank, because and one like I think 4A, then like 10B, so on. And I think there was 100 in total though. There was 100 in total, and so Urza had to what's it called? Everybody had to draw. I think it was one person at each guild. They all had to draw, and they'll defeat as much monsters as they can, and then come back out, and then the next person goes and see how many they can defeat. And if you can, you just gotta see as many as you can defeat. Everyone takes turns. Like the first person, he could defeat what like 90 monsters, and then the next he automatically wins pretty much because he defeated everybody. But I mean, unless he didn't defeat the S, because the S is worth I think over 100 or how the S is worth a lot. But Urza is the first one drawn, and you would think that she feels bad about it because people want to be last because they want someone to get tired out first or just get murked by the S rank. But she's happy. She's hyped. She said that she wanted to be picked first because when she walked in that, she says, "I'm about to just kill them all, like, and let nobody else go in there." She did it and did it. Spoiler alert. I mean, I already said it, but fuck it. She went in there, killed all them fucking monsters. And it was like one of the most coldest fucking scenes I've ever seen in anime. That from a woman's standpoint. I mean, in all anime, pretty much. I don't, not just gender standpoint, but yeah, that and the dragon Agnologia and Zeref. I like Zeref. I don't know. Seemed like as a bitch. I guess he snapped in the other season, but I stopped watching because I just couldn't get into it. Because they do go on a hiatus when after they defeat. I couldn't remember who's the villain before they take the hiatus. Because I haven't watched this shit like what? I think around back in high school or like probably after I graduated high school, like a year after high school, like very long ago. Because the hiatus was forever. Like I think it was like on the 5 year, no, like 7 or 8, probably even longer. Because I started in high school. That doesn't mean the Fairy Tail series started. It started way before that. So I'm like, yo, I gotta wait for all this. There was a scene like I remember when at the end when it was getting close to the end, pretty much Fairy Tail, the reason they disbanded because everyone thought they died. Everyone pretty much the whole guild got like obliterated, and then the head chief, the head grandmaster, she was like, you know what? Everybody just leave. You don't separate. You know, well, pretty much. How did it go again? I'm trying to remember. Oh, okay, all right. My phone. So pretty much, you know, when the guild gets disbanded. Um, Natsu, the main character, he leaves a little before that, not telling anybody anything. And when he comes back, then he finds out that the guild gets disbanded because he left to go train. And when he comes back, he finds like the guild has been disbanded. So him and Lucy, who's pretty much the other main character, Lucy and Natsu, they're the ones sticking by each other with Happy, of course. Um, they start looking for the crew when the anime comes back, and it's, I don't know. I think like the adventure of them looking for everyone is just dull, because it ends on a very high note. It ends with Natsu coming back to the games, because the games like go on like every year. He comes back like probably like a year or two later, and then he's stronger and shit now. And then he finds out that, oh, the guild has just been disbanded like long ago, and like everybody just went their separate ways, and then now they're trying to get the guild back together. But I really just didn't care about it because it's been too long. It's like, bro. So I just stopped watching it completely. Like Agnologia, like the main dragon, he was interesting as hell, and I did want to learn more about him. But then I was like, bro, I haven't watched this in a while. There's so much better anime out there, so I'd rather spend my time like elsewhere. I might get back into it probably in the long run, like later on, but probably not. Most likely not. My second long hiatus one would have to go to Seven Deadly Sins. Oh my gosh. See, the thing is, like, Attack on Titan sometimes takes a long hiatus, but you really want to know the end. Like, people who don't read the manga, you really want to know how it ends, like, because the story just grasps you. Like, you need to know, like, you just have to find out. But Seven Deadly Sins doesn't do that as much, but with the characters and how everything goes, it's just very like capturing, and like you just get glued to it because characters are amazing. They very, like I always say, they push the story. And with Meliodas and his relationship with Elizabeth, how that's his wife, and then the nigga always girlfriend and shit. Like, yeah, it's funny at first. Like, I used to laugh at it, but it's like, bro, okay, like, my God, like, do you have to do that shit like all the time, bro? Like, come on, bro. Like, even Sanji doesn't act like this horny, my guy. But I feel like after like season 2, was it? I'm pretty sure that's season 2 or season 2 or season 3. The one with fucking. I forget his name. That's my guy. The Lion Son of Pride, Escanor. How do I forget Escanor's name? Or am I just Zoot? Yeah, I'm probably just Zoot. I'm definitely Zoot. But Escanor, I really liked him. Like, he just like blew me away. Like, it was the best blown job I've ever fucking had. Cause I'm thinking he's pussy. Like, he's just about to get his ass beat. Like, and I remember when he was referring to like him being good at games, I was like, oh, maybe he's a trickster or something like that. Cause no way I see fucking Bond get obliterated. I see Meliodas get obliterated. I mean, Meliodas didn't put up a fight, but he got obliterated at the end, fighting everybody all at once. Fucking Escanor, then he's there scrawny as shit with his little glasses, little nerd. Get beat up, you little nerd, fucking dork. But out of nowhere, the sun comes up. Escanor just completely just shot. I'm like, yo, I gotta watch the next episode. I love this guy, right? Now we finally have somebody that could actually fight the Demon King's underlings, or I would call them. I don't know, the fucking demon dudes. I can't remember all this stuff. I haven't watched so much anime in my life. Like, I can't remember all these names. I'm just going a lot by memory. I do remember most of it. I do some research, but I like to go by memory because it makes me hate it more, and I'm a hater, so why not? But as soon as I hate how they like wouldn't see as the after like season after season, one thing I didn't like about Seven Deadly Sins that I did used to critique is how some of the characters get weaker. I know you find stronger characters, but are they not progressing? Because everybody's just getting weaker. Bond still feels like a weaker. He still feels weak. He's just he can't die and he could cook good food, I guess. King, his powers are good, but like okay, like step it up. Like you can fly and you're in love with a big bitch. And Diana, like bro, you're the biggest on the team, bro. You should be shattering, like you should be making craters. But Escanor, he stole the show, and then out of nowhere they kill him off, and it's like, yo. And what about that Gunter, trash? I just don't get it. They kill off Escanor. It's like, bro, I don't want to watch this shit anymore. And I know supposedly he dies in the manga, and then, freaking Meliodas, the his life, I guess him and Elizabeth, their life starts over again, but I just couldn't keep watching it. Once I got season 3, the season after Escanor, and it was like all discombobulated and everything was so confusing, and it didn't feel like it was chronologically in order. And there was a movie before that, like with Escanor and shit, and I actually liked that movie. I was like, wow, this is actually a good movie. I'm really hoping the next season is gonna be fire. And no, they dropped the ball. Can't do it, bro. And I just said, yeah, you know what? This is not for me. And I just don't get why a lot of animes go on long hiatus. And I understand, writers and animators have to take breaks and take their time to do shit and get stuff done, but it's like, come on, bro. Like, if you take that long hiatus, by the time you come back and you start producing, you take a year is okay, but like 3 or 5 years, the ones the time when you come back and start producing, how you get big money when nobody who cares anymore, nobody's watching. I just don't get that. But yeah, I just wanted to rant because I love doing these rants when I hate on shit. And people debate me in the comments and have some rebuttal. It's fun sometimes. But sometimes, I'm cheer with you guys. Yeah. But let me know how you feel about the video, like the usual. Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah.